per FINRA's corporate action or corporate action, right, that came out. Um, Basically, what that means is MMTLP is being deleted as a ticker after the trading day on the 12th. So after the trading day on the 12th. 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 After the trading day on the 12th.
What's going on, MetaFam? We got some real exciting news here to give to you here to present today. And I'm truly excited about this one. It's going to lead into some interesting stuff. So let's get to the video we got here, and happy Friday. Got to start out with our buddy RareDD. 287 days since the MMTLP U3 halt. FINRA conduct itself can be deceptive if it gives the victim a false impression. The days and months without a resolution for MMTLP continue to roll by. But as actual academics with actual experience with the regulators continue to express their disbelief as Congress gets on board, we are closer than we have ever been. Keep doing what you're doing. That is like, I look forward to RareDD's post every day, man. His posts are just like, it's like a diary of the daily events of what's going on, and this here is a good summary of that. So let's get into the breaking news here. That's right. Dave Lauer. That's right. He's kind of been for us, then kind of back and forth. I think he's always been on our side, but he kind of can be 50-50. This post here, though, got to give him props. Let's hope he sticks to his word and does what he says he's going to do. So this here will be a true test to see if this stuff comes to light. So let's go over his tweets he has here and what we're got to look forward to. He says, I spent the week in D.C. meeting with members of Congress, their staffs, and plenty of other people over at SEC. We talked about equity market structure, abusive short selling, GameStop, and yes, even MMTLP. DC is paying attention right now to individual investors. Guys, that is something really exciting to hear. We know we got the 15 congressmen and congresswomen on board with us right now. I just did the video last night where we had the representative from California join on board as well. So things are looking up. It seems like, we're going to get in these other posts and we're going to have a little discussion about this. He says, your comment letters are working. Change is happening. It might be slower than you want, but we're talking about changing decades of rules. It takes time. Every meeting, they remarked about the number of comment letters and the passion of individual investors. That is exactly what we want. We want people to understand what we're going through here. And this is like life-changing what's happened to a lot of us. It has frozen our money for 287 days. Our money has been frozen. Life has happened. We are in inflationary period, a rough time in the economy, and our money is locked up during these hard times when we could use our money. Here he says, then every meeting they wanted to know what regulatory and legislative changes could be made to make markets simpler, more fair, and more transparent. We'll have a lot more to say soon, but don't lose hope. Don't get tired. Join the movement for real change. And here he has the link here. You can go and check that out. So I just want to say thank you to Dave Lauer for putting that tweet together. And I said here, thank you, Dave Lauer, and all the MetaFam fighting for change. There were some other articles out today, Unusual Wells posted, where the SEC has charged Citadel Securities for violating order marking requirements of short sale registration. The fine is $7 million over 5 years. See, that's where it's a slap on the wrist. Citadel, crooked stuff that they're doing for 5 years, and they made trillions and trillions and billions and trillions of dollars, and they get a $7 million fine. That is a slap on the wrist for what they made to what they pay. That's what I say, guys. This is what John Burtis told us. These big hedge funds, short sellers, if they make $100 million, they're just setting $5 million off to the side as a penalty down the road, a fine. They're going to put 5% off to the side and just let that build up. And when the SEC or whoever comes and gets them, they're just going to pay the fine. And this here is probably not even a 1% fine. This is probably like a 0.0001% fine. Think about that. How much money did Citadel make from these illegal practices, and they're only paying a $7 million fine? You got to be joking. They probably made trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars over those 5 years, and to get a measly $7 million fine is just a slap in the face. All right. Josh White here posted, and I wanted to see this here. He says, 2 blue sheet enforcement actions in one day. And this quote from the SEC about naked short selling. I suspect one community is paying very close attention. And that's where Gray says, oh, yes, we are paying very close attention. So here it says, compliance with the order-making requirements of Reg Show is a key component of regulatory efforts to curtail abusive market practices, included naked short selling, said Mark Cave, Associate Director of SEC's Division of Enforcement. This actions against Citadel Securities demonstrates that a broker-dealer's failure to comply with the requirements of Reg Show can have negative downstream consequences on the accuracy of the firm's electronic records, including its electronic blue sheet reporting, depriving the commission of important information about the markets it regulates. Yes. And what about us investors that have got screwed over during that time, like the Citadel? What about the investors, the individual investors that was affected by that 5 years of the neglect of Citadel? What happens to all the money that they made from investors? They're just pocketing it. That's exactly what they're doing. And they say, here, fine us whatever you want, 7 million, here you go, leave us alone. We made 10 trillion off of this anyway, who really cares? And that's basically what it is. These fines need to be increased, and they need to start putting jail time on this, guys. That's the thing. We talk about that. Naked short selling, it's counterfeit. It's counterfeit. It is a counterfeit share. You are creating something that not exists. If I go out and create a fake $100 bill, I will be arrested. But if Citadel goes out and creates counterfeit shares in the stock market, they just get a fine and get to go on their merry way. That's the way it works. These people need to be sent to jail. That will send the message. Trust me. Money is not an object to these hedge funds. Jail time, taking their time away, that is where it'll hurt them the most. You best believe it. I'm going to end this video here. Gary Gensler posted an hour ago. Mark your calendars for Wednesday, September 27th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be testifying before the Finance Committee. And Mark Basile here says, please make sure to testify to exactly what the audited share count was of MMTLP as of December 9th, 2022. Thank you. Round of applause for Mr. Mark Basile there. Thank you, sir, for commenting on Mr. Gensler's post and making that very clear of what we were asking for, what we want, what we need, what we deserve. We need to get that so we know who to go after. And there's going to be all kind of lawsuits, I believe, coming out of this when it's all said and done, or one huge giant settlement. I don't know exactly what's going to happen out of this, guys, but it feels like something is going to happen. Change is coming. But like Dave said, they are changing decade-old policies and rules and regulations. It's going to take some time. But as an investor, which I said, I have not invested since the U3 halt of December 9th. If I see these changes coming, I will definitely be coming back into the market. But until I see, I like what I'm seeing. I will say this. I like what I am seeing. I like that we see Dave Lauer they are talking about changes. That makes me feel good. Maybe if we get this resolved and we see some definite changes coming out there, I will start investing again and we'll be back in the stock market. So until then, I'm only focused on MMTLP. That is all I care about right now until this gets resolved. So until then, hope you all have a great weekend. If anything happens over the weekend, I may throw up another video throughout the weekend. It's supposed to rain here in my area. It's supposed to start early Saturday morning, rain all up through Sunday night. So going to be spending a lot of time at home. May put out another video over the weekend, talk about some other things I see out there. So hope you all enjoy. Have a happy Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Love and appreciate every single one of you all. Peace.